Hey, brother!
And welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Jay vs. Ben, where today we are sorting Marvel characters into Hogwarts houses.
Yeah, and today we have a handy new development. We have little house signs. So as we go through, we are going to be holding up the sign to represent which house we are selecting. And on top of that, we actually have correct answers?
A little bit, yeah. So the way it's going to, or the way it is working is we sent out a survey last week. We've had over 15,000 responses.
Insane.
So you guys voted on which house you think these characters should be in. So whatever has the highest number of votes will count as the correct answer. Although, of course, you could probably argue a lot of different houses for a lot of different characters. It's not necessarily a correct answer. That's just how we're scoring today.
Right, so we each get a point if we select the house that the majority also selected.
That said, I'm going purely on, like, I'm not, I guess you could, like, what do you think the audience picks?
What would they pick?
I'm trying to be, I'm just gonna pick what I think they should be in.
You've gone very uncharacteristically without strategy.
Well, Ben, as you know, I represent all the thoughts of the American public and everyone thinks exactly the way I do.
Yeah,
so I'm feeling pretty confident.
It's on.
Let's do it.
Guys, we don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, but there could be spoilers for Avengers Endgame. So in the event you haven't seen the movie, then like leave right now, go see it, and then come back and finish watching this video.
You've been warned.
I'm always dying to know what you think whenever we do these sortings, so be sure to follow us on Twitter, and if there was like one in particular that you just disagreed with us the most on, let us know, and we'll just, we'll just have it out on Twitter. It'll be great.
Thank you for inviting tons of controversy into my Twitter feed.
You're so welcome. It's gonna be a good time, trust me!
See you there.
Question 1 is, what house would Iron Man be in?
Oh,
Ooh.
right out of the gate. I feel like, to me, there's like two houses that call to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think
okay.
it easily has to be one of two.
Yeah.
And like my feeling on this is that like in the beginning he's one house, and I
Sure.
think he morphs throughout the series in another house.
I also agree.
But I think like the connotations with the house in my mind are like weirdly switched. I'll explain after we reveal. But
Okay, yeah, I feel like the same. It's just, when in time are people voting for the character?
Right.
That's
Okay,
tricky.
yep. You ready?
Okay, yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Ravenclaw. Oh, you want Slytherin?
Slytherin!
Oh! Well then, interestingly, I thought the second house was Gryffindor.
What? Okay,
Yes,
so
okay.
Ravenclaw would have been my other house, but I wouldn't have had Gryffindor on there at all. Why Gryffindor?
No, because I feel like at the very end, because he does the self-sacrifice, it's like very Harry Potter. He's the one who he starts out all technological, but in the end, he's the one who makes the sacrifice.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Okay. See, so for me, it was like, I think he starts as a Ravenclaw, where he's valuing like wisdom and intelligence above all else, and it's like in an unexpectedly but like very self-serving way for a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
But then I almost feel like he morphs as he grows to be like a more mature character into a Slytherin with sort of like that ambitious leadership.
Well, watch it be Gryffindor, and we're both wrong.
Yeah.
Derek?
The correct answer, according to the survey, at 41% is Ravenclaw.
Oh!
Victory!
Come
right
on!
There. I told you, Ben.
Number 2 was Gryffindor.
No, it wasn't!
Yes, okay.
By less than 0.5%.
Okay,
Gryffindor
really?
eked out
Oh,
Slytherin.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was close.
And it
was
wasn't a
very close.
majority on anything.
It was majority not Hufflepuff.
adds up.
1.5% Hufflepuff.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, with a name like Iron Man, you're very not puffy.
So right out of the gate, I thought I had like a shoe-in. Like, okay, like let me just put a point on the board, and already I'm losing.
All right, number 2.
Question number 2. What house would Captain America be in?
We're getting the two big ones.
Right out of the
away.
gate, right out of the gate,
I feel like
okay.
this one's a little more obvious. I could argue for 2, but to me it feels
I feel like
semi-obvious.
I feel like this one's obvious, but I thought the last one was obvious too, and I was wrong. So anyway, are you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor,
Oh, yeah, Gryffindor
okay,
too.
yeah.
He's,
All right.
I mean, Cap is just the ultimate brave soldier, heart on his sleeve, noble, chivalrous.
He's very much like the Boy Scout of the group.
Yeah.
He's always got like the language.
Yeah.
Watch it, guys.
I could see people going Hufflepuff because he's like loyal to a fault, maybe with like Bucky and stuff, and that gets him into a lot of trouble. But to me, pretty classic Gryffindor.
I think so. I think more so, like, I think when it comes to Bucky, it is maybe a little more Hufflepuffy, but I would argue in pretty much every other circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gryffindor.
All right, Derek.
The majority with 70%
Okay.
is Gryffindor.
Yeah!
That's right. Big G. What's up?
I love it.
Question 3. What house should Thor be in?
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
This one to me feels even more obvious, but
So
we shall
Thor,
see.
I thought Thor was kind of tricky because nothing immediately stood out to me.
Oh, really?
But yeah, like I guess it kind of shines through as like more this than anything else, but I don't know. None of them felt like super right in your face.
Yeah, well, like, because of Loki, you can almost definitely rule out one, probably.
Probably.
Right.
Probably. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do you got? What do you got?
Okay, ready?
Yep. 3, 2.
Gryffindor again.
Gryffindor.
Yeah.
The Avengers are such Gryffindors.
At 65%, Gryffindor is the majority.
Yeah,
Oh, there
I
it
thought
is.
so.
Yeah.
Mhm. So yeah, so to me, it's like Thor is like the James Potter to Captain America's Harry.
That's
You
fair.
know, he's
That's
like
fair.
the really jockey version, like maybe the worst version of Gryffindor.
Sure, yeah, but yeah, right. Well,
Yeah,
not
well,
the
it's
worst.
like,
Yeah,
right, Peter
Pettigrew.
Pettigrew is like
Yeah.
the worst version,
Yeah.
but like maybe the stereotypical jock version of a Gryffindor.
And that is the thing, is that like all of the houses do have sort of embodiments that are like good and bad.
Yeah.
And I feel like the arrogance is a little bit of Thor's.
Right.
Although we see
But
that
he's still worthy all the time, you know.
right. Well, I think that's one of the cool like moments in Endgame is like when he does summon the
Right.
the hammer back. It's almost like that arrogance has dropped off, where he doesn't necessarily know.
Right. Like even though he seems to like win every fight, he just keeps losing somehow.
Yeah.
Everyone's beating him down.
Okay.
All
So
right.
far we got a team full of Gryffindors.
No, we had a Ravenclaw.
Well, and a Ravenclaw,
And a
but like
Ravenclaw.
mostly Gryffindors.
Yeah, 2 Gryffindors and a Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
I have a feel it's like, does everyone think all the heroes are just Gryffindors? You know?
I know, but
well,
it seems
obviously
like
not, but-
it seems like not so much. Like I would feel like on average there are the least number of people who self-identify as a Gryffindor.
Well, because yes, I agree. Because if
Yeah.
you're like a super fan, it's like saying you're a Gryffindor is like you're just picking the favorite one.
Yeah, like the popular
You're just
one.
picking the popular one.
Although now it's almost come full circle.
A little
Anyway,
bit.
let's
Anyway.
move on. Yes.
Question 4. What house should Hawkeye be in?
Oh, this to me was the big, like a huge hat stall when I was thinking about this earlier. I am like all over the place on it.
Really?
I'm all over the place.
Oh gosh. Okay.
have no
okay.
idea.
Okay. I feel like solid about mine.
Do you?
I think so. Yeah.
Man, because you have like the family man aspect of it. You have like the self-sacrifice aspect of it. You have like the really smart with the, oh man.
You ready?
Not really.
All right. Let's do it. Let's
oh my
do it.
gosh. Oh. Okay.
All right, ready? 3,
Okay.
2.
I went Hufflepuff.
I went Hufflepuff.
Okay. Oh, what is it?
At
gonna pick Gryffindor.
38.72%, Hufflepuff is the winner.
Yes!
Oh, I changed literally as I was reaching for it. I went,
No
no.
way.
I was thinking Gryffindor, and I was like, no, I have to go Hufflepuff. It has to be.
Oh, but
38.
This was one of those where I thought, like, I was actually trying to take, like, a little bit of, like, a leapy conclusion.
Yeah.
Because, like, I would not
He tried
say that
to
he
take a
immediately-
leapy conclusion.
That was
Tried
so
to.
good.
Thank
That
you.
was so good. Oh my gosh. No, because like he does. I mean, he's such like a cool guy character
Right.
that I don't know that it doesn't always fit that stereotypical mold of like the Hufflepuff
Right.
persona.
Right.
Not that it ever even has to at all, but I would absolutely say he's got the family man. The loyalty, especially like even to Nat.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of respect involved
There is.
there.
That was a hard one. I can't believe I got that one right. I was very like, I'm going to get it wrong.
I'm
gonna get it wrong.
Would you have thought anything else?
The other thing was like Gryffindor was probably the next one I could have
Okay.
seen because he's also just like that goes the self-sacrifice thing on Vormir. And stuff,
Right.
Which not that that's solely a Gryffindor thing. Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, when I put him in Hufflepuff, it's like he's sort of like the Cedric Diggory kind of character.
Okay.
A little
okay,
bit. You
okay.
know, it's like
Yeah, I
very
can see that.
talented.
For some reason, like I would associate like Ravenclaws with being the most likely sharpshooters. because like there's like a certain
like
amount of like consistency and precision to like the way of thinking.
Mm-hmm. No, but even Hufflepuff, like archery is just a matter of practice. It's like hard work over.
Okay.
Well, either way,
so
we both got it right.
The number 2 answer at 25.4% was Slytherin.
No, really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
People took that Ronan scene to heart.
Yes.
So I wasn't even considering Slytherin.
I wasn't
right?
considering Slytherin because
Wow.
he never seemed like in seeking of power really.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What do we got?
Question 5. What house should Spider-Man be in?
This was the one I thought it could be a bunch.
It could be a bunch. I mean, so it's tricky with MCU Spider-Man. Like Peter Parker, very traditionally extremely smart character, obviously pretty brave, obviously pretty loyal.
I don't even have in my notes. I literally don't even have a house.
You don't even have a house?
Like, so like right now, I don't know which of these I'm picking up.
Oh my gosh.
He was such a hard one because there are so many reasons that so many of them work.
I know. Yeah.
He's just so well-rounded is what it comes down to.
That's the thing.
He embodies a little bit of everything.
Well, Peter Parker. All
okay.
right.
Do you feel like there's one that he doesn't fit into at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No. Okay. I'll do it. You ready?
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. Hufflepuff.
Gryffindor.
Did
I do Gryffindor? Yeah, Gryffindor.
Yeah, Hufflepuff.
At 63.79%
Uh-oh.
No.
is Hufflepuff.
Yes! Oh, victory!
Really?
Look at that. Oh, man. Absolutely, he's a Hufflepuff.
No, that's so commanding.
No.
Absolutely, it must be the case that Ravenclaw also has a significant tick in there.
Well, you didn't even pick up Ravenclaw.
No, I sure didn't. I would have thought it would have been Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff.
Oh, you would have put Hufflepuff third.
Yeah.
Okay, now I was leaning heavier on the Puff, because he's just so, like, I think it's mostly I'm thinking his Iron Man arc, or, like, his relationship with Tony is what's making me feel very Hufflepuff.
Sure, I mean, he's definitely like he has no arrogance. So like if you're gonna like weight the Gryffindor characteristics, but like he's very very like polite. Like he even like when he's going around like grabbing people, he's like
exactly. He's accepting of all. He's Helga. He's like even when he whips in there in Civil War, he's like hi Cap, big fan,
hey. right.
Sorry about that.
I guess.
Yeah.
Second place for Spider-Man was Gryffindor at 20%.
Yeah, also not even close though.
Not close.
No,
How much did Gryffindor beat out Ravenclaw?
By 6%.
Yeah, and then was Slytherin like less than 1?
2%.
2%. Okay, somebody accidentally clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he embodies
User
anything.
input error.
Right.
Okay.
Question 6. What house should Nebula be in?
Oh my gosh. This one is so hard because she has such an arc of oh man. To me it still comes down to 2 for Nebula for me. I feel like there's one that's a definite no one, but yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so torn. What do you think? Or is this a difficult one for you?
It is a difficult one for me, and I'm like, again, I'm looking at my notes, and I'm like, I don't even know if I agree with my notes.
I know.
I feel like, where it is again where do you choose the character from?
Yeah.
Like what is the definitionally like what is the character?
Right. I'm good. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Yep.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff.
You went Hufflepuff on Nebula?
On Nebula.
You are
absolutely.
crazy. You are nutter butters.
No.
Oh
what else
God.
would you have had it between?
Ravenclaw.
No.
Oh.
Derek, what is it? Lay it on us. No, I hate that laugh.
At 70%. Slytherin.
Yeah. Oh man. Where was Hufflepuff?
Not last.
Really? Okay.
By 0.02%.
No.
Hufflepuff was third.
Hufflepuff
at
was third.
7.2%.
And Ravenclaw
was second.
Aha!
I don't understand the Ravenclaw in there.
My real argument was just there's like when Hulk is explaining the time travel stuff, she's like, obviously.
Okay, I would so argue that she starts as a Slytherin. Like she's 100% driven by like beating Gamora and being the most respected of, you know, the children of Thanos.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is the reason why she's absolutely doesn't end as a Slytherin.
No, I don't know, because she's completely flipped by Infinity War, I would say.
Okay.
Right? And she, to me, it's a different version of the Slytherin, but she comes in to Titan and smashes a ship into Thanos. She's not in on the group fight. You know, she's just there to fight Thanos by herself. Like, she comes to go one-on-one with Thanos, and that is super ambitious to me.
Oh no, but it's because of her loyalty to Gamora. That's like the whole reason that she's there. Like the sisterhood and like the family is like the thing that she craves above all else. And I think that she's falsely placed it in Thanos for a long time and put him as her family. But I think as soon as she realizes that it's not him and that it's Gamora instead, she like all of her allegiance goes into it. And even though in the beginning, if it's towards Thanos, it feels like negative because we know he's the villain, you can still have immense loyalty characteristics as villains.
I mean, you can. I still think if she was more of a Hufflepuff, she wouldn't have charged in solo.
But like she doesn't try to, even like once she's amongst the Avengers, she's never trying to like be the leader of the group. She's never taking that role.
No, but it doesn't have to try and be the leader. She's still just like cunning though.
I don't know. I feel like she falls very much into a supporting role.
Slytherin.
This is infuriating.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Ben.
I'm with you, Ben, too. I think
Do you guys think she's Hufflepuff?
She's the most loyal person ever.
I was like...
She has no ambition of her own.
Dead last Hufflepuff.
Just following Thanos.
Yes. What they said.
Maybe Gryffindor, also pretty far down. But anyway.
Okay.
Glad to see everyone agrees with me.
Question 7. What house should Groot be in?
This one's like, which Groot, you know? Adult Groot? Teenage Groot? Baby Groot? Is it all the same? I have my answer though. I still settled on one.
Yeah, I literally didn't write one down.
You didn't write one down?
No, because this one, I agree. I feel like it really does depend. But I have an answer that I would stand by, so I can vote. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hufflepuff.
Yes. I think his loyalty...
Derek's looking at us like we're so dumb.
At 70%, the answer is Hufflepuff.
Yeah! Yes! Awesome. I mean, he was like such like the make the shield around everybody. Yeah.
He's almost always like supporting the group.
Yes.
Is what it comes down to.
Like the rest of them are sort of jerks, and Groot doesn't really talk that much, but he's always just like, let's be friends.
Right.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. Unless it's teenage Groot, in which case...
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what would teenage Groot be? Is he still a Hufflepuff? Is that what teenage Hufflepuffs are
I think
like?
so, because he's still like not sacrifices, but like he cuts the arm.
Cuts the arm.
For,
Yeah. Stormbreaker?
Stormbreaker. Yeah.
Big axe.
Yeah. Big axe. What does Rocket say? It's like, it's a little much.
It's a little much. Yeah.
Oh man. So no, okay. Well, I'm glad that we were on the same page there. It's tricky when the character can literally only say 4 words.
Right.
Question 8. What house should Nick Fury be in?
Oh gosh. That's so tricky. I mean, I have my thoughts. I think he could really be. He's such an enigma, you know.
He really is.
He's
and
like,
I'm trying to tell if I feel like even like the events of Captain Marvel affect at all who you think he could be. It's like it's almost even if you were to describe what his job is, I almost even feel like that can be like a giveaway.
Yeah. Well, it's like I could argue for all 4 with Nick. So I'll be interested to see what everyone else thought.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, that could be really interesting.
Are you ready?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm trying to sort it. I think I'm down to 2. Oh, it's so difficult. Like I keep like toggling between moments in my head.
Yeah,
I'm like,
oh, but that.
It's like,
no, but that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I had it down to do. I'm not even going to do either of those. I'm going with my third
wow.
choice.
Wow, gut decision.
Third choice, yep. All right,
Yep.
ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
Yeah, that was your third choice.
That was my so I decided finally that the Avengers initiative was such a massively ambitious project.
Well, his whole job is like cunning and secrecy and like
Well, that's what I was
telling
gonna say.
the right lies for the greater good sort of thing.
He is literally an intelligence officer.
Yeah,
like,
but
you
then
know,
to that end, you could probably say Ravenclaw. Like
that's what I
varies.
mean.
Yeah. And then, but he's also very loyal to S.H.I.E.L.D. at all times, and then just the nature of being a hero is sort of, bravery and all that stuff. But
sure.
Slytherin. Derek, were we right, or did everyone disagree?
At 42%, and in the lead, we have Slytherin.
Yes! Oh my gosh,
Boom.
I'm so glad I changed.
Wow.
Ravenclaw very close behind, though.
Yeah, at what percent?
36.
36.
Wow.
Man.
So really, like that was it.
Yeah. And then Gryffindor at 18.
And everyone who's in Hufflepuff.
And then everyone who's in... no, 3.87% said
Wow.
Hufflepuff.
Literally, I was kind of like teetering between Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff as like the two.
Man, I was between Ravenclaw and Slytherin.
I wonder if I'm like a Hufflepuff, and that's the reason why I keep thinking these
keep
characters
thinking,
who are like,
Yeah.
maybe I'm putting the same lens on everything. By the way, I have no idea what house I'm in right now. I'm having a total identity crisis. Yeah, it's been a real problem.
Let us know
for
where
me.
you think Ben is in the comments.
Please do. Yeah, thanks.
Cool. What's the next question?
Question 9 is, what house should Captain Marvel be in?
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay. I feel this one's a little easier. A little bit easier. Myself.
Do you?
I do. I feel like it's a little bit easier.
All right, I'm gonna go with my notes then, and
Yeah.
let's
Let's
plow
just
right
go.
on into it. Okay,
All
ready?
right.
3, 2, 1.
Gryffindor.
Slytherin.
Are you crazy? Nah, she's just like, what happened last time? You didn't have me. Like, that's such arrogance.
It is.
She's such a jock.
Okay, but she's also like cunning. I feel like she's got. I mean, and maybe you could like divide it between arrogance and cunning in terms of like how you want to like decide where she's coming from.
Yeah, Derek.
61% say Gryffindor.
Boom! Yes! Well done, audience. Crushing it.
What about the whole idea that like she's like, okay, you got like a whole bunch of you in this room all protecting one planet unsuccessfully. Well, I single-handedly am out there protecting the rest of the universe. So
Yeah, very arrogant. I know. So Gryffindor.
or ambitious.
Ambitious indeed, but she's like able to be that ambitious because of her innate belief that she is like indestructible.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I will concede that point. Derek, what was 2?
2, just barely, was Slytherin.
Okay. Wow.
Okay.
I wouldn't have put it as 2, so there you go.
All right. Well, I'll take that.
I mean,
I'll take
she
that.
does have to constantly like think around like all the scroll body shifting and stuff, and
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not suggesting we do it for this episode, but maybe in the future what we should do is total up the percentages instead of getting like the points. Would that make sense? So like
that'd be interesting.
So you get like
Family Feud rules.
right. So like you get the number of points as per the percentage voted. That way like you
possible.
score points with every single selection.
I see.
But if you're way off, you score way fewer points.
I see.
Yeah. What do
That
you
could
guys
be fun.
think? Yeah. Let us know down below. We'd be very curious to
Yes,
hear what you guys think on that.
Next.
Question 10, what house should Scarlet Witch be in?
Oh my gosh, this one. This is maybe the hardest one. I feel like I have an answer, but I don't like any of my. I don't have. It's just a feeling is all I have on this one. It's not even. I don't have good arguments.
I feel like I have 2 that make sense, and maybe you have to like source like the impetus for her decisions, like because I feel like you could. It's almost like 2 different houses could ultimately make the same decision,
Right.
but for different reasons.
Sure. Oh god. Oh man. I'm flip flopping right now as we're about to choose. It's
Okay.
not even where I initially thought. I'm
Okay,
gonna stick with my original gut.
I'm changing my original.
Oh
guy.
my god.
Ready?
Okay.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff.
Oh, if it's Hufflepuff, I almost.
I can't possibly. She has absolutely no ambition as far as I am aware. I feel like every single decision she makes, like even when she goes in Civil War, it's like she's got like her allegiance pledged Although I guess she does blast Vision into the floor.
It's the power that she possesses that makes me feel like it's a little Slytherin-y. And then also in Endgame when she comes in middle of the fight and she's just like, everyone else, look out. 1-on-1, let's go. And she basically wins, except for there's a giant spaceship.
Even that, though, it's not like you're not coming from her as an individual knows the galaxy needs to be protected. It's like you destroyed Vision.
Yeah, but that's like fueled by anger, which is also feels like to me a little Slytherin-y.
That was the thing. What do you got?
Oh, God.
The answer, according to the poll, at 32%.
Oh my gosh, this was so split.
It's very split. Was Ravenclaw.
No! Really?
Wow, we both missed it. What was second?
Second was Slytherin, followed by Gryffindor.
So what were the percents, though? Because that must be so close.
Highest was Ravenclaw with 32%, Hufflepuff with the lowest at 19.79%.
Wow.
Whoa,
so it's like, that's
very split.
It's
pretty split.
Because you don't get a ton of like one-on-one time with her to see her. She's just sort of like shows up for one side or the other and blast red stuff.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't know. So I had originally written down Gryffindor with like a sense of bravery.
Yeah, me too. That was my second choice, but then I was waffling to Hufflepuff. But Ravenclaw wasn't even on it.
Interesting. Yeah. So that was my thinking with Gryffindor. Is I think she puts herself out there a whole bunch of times, but I never felt like she was doing it because like what she felt was right was defending everybody else. It was more
her powers are of the Mind Stone. I don't know if that played into people's voting at all or something.
Yeah, but, I don't know. So we both missed that.
We both missed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first miss.
Question 11 is, what house should Shuri be in?
Oh, Shuri.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. To me, there's like two, but there's like one.
I think
there's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's like one.
Let's vote.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2.
Ravenclaw. Come on now, people.
It's gotta be.
At 74.42%, the answer is Ravenclaw.
Of course it is. That's like her whole character is like, I'm the genius little sister.
Yeah. I'm sure you did your best. What are those? Oh, she's so fun.
Oh my God. I love Shuri.
I am so hoping that at some point in time Shuri becomes Black Panther.
Oh, me too. Absolutely.
Like, she would be so spectacular, so fun to watch.
I would go on, I would almost bet that in Black Panther 2, at some point she dons the suit.
Yeah.
Whether or not she's the full-on Black Panther, I don't know, but I can see her, wielding the power at some point.
Yes, I like it. Oh man. Okay. Not so bad. I think we can press forward.
Yeah. Okay. Well done. Go us.
Question 12. What house should Loki be in?
Oh, I'm ready to vote.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Slytherin.
This is the one that I'm almost certain could be.
This should have been the first question.
I would almost be willing to bet that it is above 85%.
Yeah. Come on.
89.2%.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad.
For Hufflepuff. No.
Oh, wow.
It is 89.2% Slytherin.
Yeah, that might have been the most obvious one. That's like his he wears green. Come on.
If that doesn't say it, I don't know what else.
He wears green is basically a wizard.
That is the funniest story ever. He does have those snakes.
I picked it up to admire it, then it transformed to stab me. Oh my God.
The relationship between Thor and Loki is
fantastic.
It is so good. Thor always trusts him, and he's always wrong.
Always lying.
But of course Loki is driven to power. He wants to be the leader. He wants
so cunning.
Yeah. He's got the ambition. He's got the cunning. So
yeah.
That was the one that I was almost like
Slytherin.
What was the percentage breakdown? Like, was there anything that had 0?
Hufflepuff.
There was nothing that ever had 0. There was always at least a couple hundred votes for each option.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Hundreds of people might have put him in Hufflepuff. Was that Hufflepuff last?
Hufflepuff was not even last. Gryffindor was.
Really? Oh, okay, sure.
He's not exactly brave.
No,
I guess he's like the polar opposite of Thor. So.
He's like his final moment. I think you could offer some bravery to because
Sure,
when Thanos comes in, he is really trying to beat him.
Yeah.
And for arguably, I mean,
but the way he's doing it is still so Slytherin-y.
Do you
like?
Oh, like being like very sneaky, trying to like pledge allegiance, but then also like stab him like immediately.
Like maybe he should have kept the Tesseract first.
Do you think when Loki's doing that, it's for the greater good, or do you think it's the like the enemy of the enemy is my friend type of thing.
I think it's for the greater good.
Okay.
In that moment, I think he's completely reformed.
Completely reformed,
Yep,
man.
in that moment, but we won't see him again for a while.
Yeah, that's good. But we will see him again.
Yes, we will.
Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh. So it looks like I ended with 7 points and Jay ended with 11 points.
Barely missing the most contested character on the list.
Not only are you better at facts, but you're also better at opinions.
Apparently. I told you.
What is even the point?
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. If you disagreed with us at all, if you want to see more sorting of Marvel characters into Hogwarts houses, let us know in the towel section down below. If you want to see us sort Pixar characters into Hogwarts houses, you can check out this video where me and Ben compete, or this video where we play against Brizzy from Brizzy Voices.
Yeah, it was really good times. But guys, until next time,
Bye.
bye.